Hi guys, Shane here with another video. And today I'm going to be doing a review over the Shwacker 252 100 grain cut on contact broadhead. And if you don't want to watch the whole video, my quick synopsis of it is that it's a really good broadhead. I really only had one major issue with that, and we'll get into that later, but I think it could have been a quality control thing, but other than that, it shot really good, performed well this year. I had shot a deer with it, so if you're looking for a quick broadhead to get, I would definitely recommend these. But now I'm going to get into the things that I did like and did not like about this broadhead while using it this year. So to start off with, we're going to talk about the things that I did like. I really like the cut on this. It's an 1.5 inch cut in the main blade, and then 0.875 on these bleeder blades, which makes for an all-around really wicked cut. You know, you want to cause as much trauma as you can when you get inside that animal, and worked really well this year for me. I shot a little buck and shot him about 10 yards, and he probably ran about 50 and then dropped. It was the first time I'd actually ever seen a deer drop with a bow, so that was really cool. I do like the blades have a little bit of meat to them. I do like that, especially these bleeder blades. They're real thick, as well as the main blade. I think a thicker blade, you know, holds up better inside an animal. And the tip as well, it is not like a spider point. It's more of a rounded tanto tip, and I do like that a lot. I think that holds up as well more, especially if you were to hit a rib or something. It's not gonna, I think it's more gonna pass through rather than deflect either way, so I do like that design. Flight-wise, they shot really good. They shot as good as any other broadhead I've ever shot, so there's nothing really to talk bad about there. Design-wise, they're real simple to take apart because sharpening can be a little bit of an issue, but you can just, there's a little O-ring here that you can take off, as well as a lock nut. So there's the O-ring and the lock, and then there's a little lock nut here that you can take off, and then you just pull the bleeder blade from the main blade. You can sharpen, because it is a little bit of a pain to try to sharpen with everything intact. So just put back together, you just put the lock back on, you line that up, then you put this guy on, set it flush, and then just slide that O-ring back down, and she's back together. And one thing you want to pay attention to as well when using this broadhead is that it says in the it says on the package, I don't know if people would even watch this, but you want to keep this when it's on your rest. You want to keep this broadhead at 12, 11, or 1 o'clock. I believe that is for flight performance and penetration performance as well, but you definitely want to pay attention to that. And there's only really one major concern I had with this broadhead, and it was, like I said, it could have been a quality control thing. I haven't shot another deer with these yet, but when I'd shot this deer, it was about a 10-yard shot, like I said, and it hit into a tree, but it wasn't really that deep. It was just pretty much the tip sticking in here. But when I'd retrieved the broadhead and I was looking at it the next day, one of these edges, I'd fixed it now, but one of these edges was folded, actually. The metal was folded over. And I'm not sure why exactly that happened. I don't know if the broadhead hit off a rib when it went in and it kind of folded the metal. There was definitely no spine there. It definitely didn't touch the spine, so I'm not really sure what happened with that. But it was probably about a 1/2 inch of this metal was folded over. And that kind of disappointed me because, you know, like I said, when you get into those animals, you want to cause as much trauma as you can so the animal dies as fast as humanly possible. So I'm not sure. I'm going to try these again, I think, and see what happens with the next deer I shoot. But with that being said, I would definitely recommend these broadheads so far. I'll do an update maybe next year or this coming up season if I do shoot another deer with these broadheads. I'll let you guys know how they handle this time, but I think it's more of a quality control thing. I'm going to just let this broadhead sit aside. I still got the other two to shoot. They're pretty fairly priced. I'll put a link in description to Amazon, but you can also check eBay and stuff like that. I think they even go cheaper than what they have them listed at Amazon for. I would compare them, you know, to like a Magnus broadhead. I would definitely say that they're a quality broadhead, you know, Shwacker and all. With that being said, though, I'd like to thank you guys for watching this video, and if you have any questions or anything like